Hey pioneers, imagine waking up to find that the Pi coin you've been mining is now worth a jaw-dropping $34,159 per coin. Crazy, right? Well, some people believe it's possible, others say it's more like $42, while skeptics argue that the real price hasn't even been set yet. So, what's the truth? Is Pi coin the golden ticket to financial freedom, or is all this hype just smoke and mirrors? Well, today, we're breaking it all down, no fluff, no nonsense, just the cold hard facts you need to know. But before we dive in, I've got a question for you. How much do you think Pi coin is really worth? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you're new here or missed my previous videos on the latest Pi Network developments, make sure to check them out. Link in the description. Stay informed, stay ahead. Now, let's do something fun. Drop Pi Network to the moon, along with your country name in the comment section below. I love seeing where my viewers are tuning in from. And hey, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with fellow pioneers, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest Pi Network updates. A quick disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and should not be taken as financial or investment advice. Always do your own research before making any financial decisions. Alright, let's get started. Imagine waking up one day to find that the Pi coin you've been mining is worth an astonishing $34,159 per coin. Sounds like a dream, right? Some people actually believe this could be real. Others are convinced that Pi coin is sitting comfortably at $42, while skeptics argue that its true value is yet to be determined. But what's the real deal? More importantly, how can you actually turn your Pi into real wealth? Let's break it down in the most practical way possible. First things first, let's clear up one of the biggest misconceptions floating around in the crypto world, the so-called Pi IOU price. If you've been scrolling through crypto exchange listings, you might have come across Pi coin being valued at around $42. Exciting? Maybe. Misleading? Absolutely. What you're actually looking at is something called a Pi IOU, a clever trick some exchanges use to create an artificial market. Think of it like this. Imagine going to a store and getting a receipt for an item you haven't actually received yet. That receipt might say you own the item, but until you walk out with it in your hands, you don't really own anything. That's exactly how these Pi IOUs work. They're not real Pi coins, just promissory notes being bought and sold by traders who are essentially betting on the future value of Pi. And here's the kicker. When Pi Network finally opens its mainnet, these IOU prices could collapse, leaving traders with worthless digital scraps. So if you see Pi at $42 on an exchange, don't be fooled. The real Pi price will only be set when the network is officially open for business. Now let's talk about the legendary $34,159 Pi coin valuation, also known as the Global Consensus Value, GCV. This idea comes from a passionate group of pioneers who believe Pi should be valued at this jaw-dropping figure. And while their enthusiasm is admirable, we have to ask, how realistic is this? Imagine walking into a car dealership and trying to trade just one Pi coin for a brand new Tesla. Would they take it? Probably not. Why? Because value isn't just about what a group of people believes, it's about what the market is willing to accept. Crypto, like any currency, thrives on adoption. If the price of Pi is too high, what stops someone from creating a competing project with a more reasonable price? This is why expecting Pi to be instantly worth tens of thousands of dollars is a bit of a stretch. Instead of clinging to sky-high valuations, pioneers should focus on what truly matters. Building an ecosystem where Pi coin can be used in real-world transactions. Because at the end of the day, price follows utility, not the other way around. So what will the real price of Pi coin be? The honest answer, it depends on supply and demand. Like any currency, be it Bitcoin, gold, or even the US dollar, Pi's value will be determined by how many people use it and how much they need it. If businesses start accepting Pi for everyday purchases, if people start trading goods and services with it, and if adoption grows steadily, the price of Pi will naturally rise. Imagine a world where you can use Pi coin to buy groceries, book a flight, or pay for a streaming subscription. The more people use Pi in their daily lives, the stronger its economy becomes. And when that happens, demand increases while supply remains limited, pushing the price up. This is basic economics, and it applies just as much to Pi as it does to any other asset. Now, let's talk about what really matters. How can you become wealthy with Pi Network? If you think simply mining Pi and waiting for it to hit the moon is a get-rich-quick plan, think again. Real wealth isn't about luck, it's about strategy. And here's the good news. You have the power to turn your Pi into real economic value, but it requires action. The best way to make Pi work for you is to participate in its growing ecosystem. Instead of sitting on your coins, put them to use. Accept Pi as payment for goods or services. If you're a freelancer, offer your skills and take Pi in return. If you run a small business, start accepting Pi from customers. The more Pi is used in real transactions, the stronger its value becomes. Another way to build wealth with Pi is by creating content and spreading awareness. With the Pi Network community growing every day, there's an increasing demand for education and engagement. If you have a talent for writing, video production, or social media marketing, leverage it. Creating engaging Pi-related content and sharing valuable insights is a powerful way to establish yourself as an authority in the Pi network space. As more people become aware of Pi and its potential, they'll be more likely to adopt and use the platform, driving its growth and increasing its value. For those with a tech-savvy background, there is a tremendous opportunity to develop applications on the Pi network, offering innovative solutions that could not only provide utility to users, but also create significant revenue potential. By contributing to the ecosystem through educational content and technological development, you can actively participate in the network's expansion while benefiting from its increasing value and usage. The Pi team is working on an open ecosystem where developers can create apps that integrate with PiCoin. If you can build something useful, a marketplace, a payment gateway, or even a game that uses Pi as its currency, you'll be positioning yourself at the forefront of the new digital economy. And don't forget about potential investment opportunities within the Pi ecosystem. As the network expands, new projects and businesses will emerge, creating avenues for early adopters to invest their Pi coins wisely. Keeping an eye on these developments could give you an edge in growing your holdings. At the end of the day, the key to wealth with Pi Network isn't waiting for some magic price to appear. It's engaging with the ecosystem and helping it grow. The more you contribute, the more valuable your Pi will become. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think the real value of PiCoin will be when the open mainnet launches? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you have any contributions or questions, feel free to share them below as well. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on Pi Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.